the midnight ride that never happened. Paul Revere never actually yelled, "The British are coming." In fact, he never finished his famous ride at all. He got arrested. Here's what really went down on April 18th, 1775. Around 10 p.m., Revere gets word that British soldiers are marching to Concord to seize colonial weapons. He rows across the Charles River, narrowly avoiding a British warship, then borrows a horse named Brown Beauty. Now, Revere wasn't some lone hero galloping through the countryside. He was part of a whole network of riders. William Dawes took a different route, and a guy named Samuel Prescott joined them later. And that iconic phrase? Complete fiction. Revere would have whispered warnings about regulars or redcoats, yelling "the British are coming," made no sense because colonists still considered themselves British. Here's where it gets wild. Around 1 a.m. in Lexington, Revere successfully warns Samuel Adams and John Hancock that they're targets. Then he rides toward Concord with Dawes and Prescott, but they run straight into a British patrol. Prescott jumps his horse over a wall and escapes. Dawes gets thrown from his horse. And Revere? He gets captured at gunpoint. The British interrogate him, confiscate his horse, and release him on foot. So technically, Paul Revere walked back to Lexington. Meanwhile, Prescott, the guy nobody remembers, actually completed the mission and warned Concord. So why do we only know Revere's name? Because in 1861, Henry Wadsworth Longfellow wrote a poem called Paul Revere's Ride that turned him into a legend. Longfellow needed a patriotic hero during the Civil War, so he took some liberties with history. The poem became so popular that it completely rewrote what people believed happened. The real story is messier, more collaborative, and honestly more interesting than one guy on a horse saving America.